Let's see. Hey, all you network marketers out there. How much time do you actually spend on reading, preparing, learning versus actually doing? Let's talk about that. Hey guys, Donnie Dellinger here. Today I'm going to talk about how much time you can spend actually preparing, learning your niche, your opportunity, preparing for marketing, all that kind of fun stuff, versus actually getting in there and doing the nitty gritty. I've seen this happen over and over again where somebody comes in, and whether they're veteran or new, it could be maybe this is a newer niche than they're used to. But so they spend all this time and gobs of energy on learning, reading books, learning all about everything there is to know, how to answer every single question, dealing with all types of objections and all that. Before you know it, it's like a month or 2 months down the road, and they haven't done a single thing of, they haven't done any kind of marketing. So that's what I want to talk to you about today, and that's something that is important to at least know what you're talking about. But then there's a fine line. There's a gray area there. Okay, like I mentioned in some of my past videos, I like to tell give homework to my downline. Learn about the products. Because I think that's really important. Learn about the products, learn how to talk about the comp plan, the company, and all that kind of stuff. But then, you don't need to have it completely memorized. You don't need to have it. Uh, I guess, that's what I'm going to talk about today. Because some people could take it a little too far and, they spend all this time learning, getting prepared, and before you know it, it's a month or two down the road, they haven't done any marketing, so they're not making any money off of this opportunity. And that's when they get discouraged and they might leave or whatever. So that's what I want to talk about because it's important to learn. Yes, it's important to grow your skill sets. It's important to get better. But you know what? This is key. You learn better doing it. And that's true for me as well. I'm always been like a hands-on guy. So even during school, I can read all the chapters in the textbook that the teacher gives me out. But I always learn better seeing it in person, doing it, dealing with actually building something or seeing how things work. So you can definitely relate that to network marketing. Actually talking to prospects and all that. There's scripts out there to use. If your company has a script for you to use, that's what I started out with. I started with a script when I talked with prospects, and you know what? The more I did it, the better I got at it, and I actually was able to translate that into my speaking. That's the important part about it. You want to, especially if you're talking to prospects, you're kind of nervous, so of course use the script. That's what I did. It's definitely good to actually make it sound like it's coming from you, not like you're just sitting there reading it off a page. That's not too good. But if that's where you got to start out with, do it. If you got to start there, the more you do it, the more natural you'll become at using it, and then you can make it flow better. Use your own words, make it sound like it's coming from you, and you would have done it, over and over and over. You'll be, it's almost second nature, and that's the same thing with marketing, guys. So when I say I give my downline homework, I basically say, watch these videos, learn how to talk about the products and all that, but go ahead and start marketing, okay? Whether off the training site or whatever you guys have available, start. I always tell people to pick one or two marketing techniques and start there. Whether it be Facebook marketing, Craigslist, Instagram, postcards, solo apps, pick one or two things and start. That's the most important thing because once you start, you're going to learn and you're going to get better at doing that. You'll be better at doing the marketing, and you know what? You're going to learn. You're going to get better and more comfortable talking with people. But as long as you go ahead and start, that's the number one step to conquer that fear of talking to somebody. Even if you're nervous, you got to get in there and start sometime to actually get better at it. So that's what day one. As soon as you guys can, start marketing. Learn on the side, learn more how to talk about things. And you know what? The first couple times you talk to somebody, you might not be able to answer all the questions, and that's perfectly fine. If there's a question I haven't, if I don't know the answer for it, I'll just say, hey, you know what? That's a great question. I haven't been asked that before. Let me get up with my upline and let's schedule another time to talk, and I'll be able to tell you the answer to that. So that's a perfectly honest easy explanation. So you might not be able to answer it all, but you know what? You're human, and that's what people want. People want to see like anybody can do this job, you know. So it's important not to be. You don't have to make sure everything's like all your ducks are lined up in a row. You're not going to be 100% perfect. Don't worry about that because people want to sign up with people that are human, that they can relate to. So they want to know, especially for new people that have never been in any kind of network marketing niche at all. They want to know that this is something that they can jump into and make it happen for them. So that's the important aspect to know. Just go ahead and jump in. Yeah, you'll be rusty. But that's like everything in life. No matter what it is, anytime you're learning something new, you're going to be rusty at it. And it's rare that people are going to jump in and be 100%, on top all the time. You got to learn it. It's a skill set. So treat it like that. I've always heard, a good ratio is maybe 90% doing, 10% learning. Take that as you will. But I just suggest get started as soon as you can. Start marketing. And yeah, your first couple leads, you'll be your practice set. And then you know what? You're going to get better and better the more you do it. You'll be able to flow with your script better and better. And before you know it, you won't even need the script because you'll have it down pat. Use your own stories, use your own experiences, and that will make it more real. So, guys, I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe it, share it, tickle that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.